and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And this lesson is going into basically, camp is war. This what I'm finna get into. It ain't gonna be a long video, but I really want to speak on this, because hey man, salute and shout out to the brothers that's out there laboring and pushing this truth. You have some brothers out there by themselves. Some brothers are out there by themselves pushing the words of the Lord. You have some brothers, just two brothers out there, three brothers out there, maybe a whole camp out there, five brothers. You have brothers in different states, out the country bringing the word out in the highways and byways. So shout out to the brothers that's really pushing the truth, because you have a lot of brothers that be behind the keyboard and always commenting on the brothers' videos and saying what they should have did, or they comment on the brother videos saying they should have brought this out, or they always saying you false teaching, Hispanics ain't Israelites. You going off. Brothers always say that. You have brothers comment under your videos, saying what you should have did, but they behind the keyboard. They don't have the guts to come out and come to the highways and byways. They be trying to be under your photos and on your videos, pushing their doctrine. But if you truly believe what you believe in, why don't you go out to the highways and byways and teach the people? You don't need to be on the brothers' videos that's on the highways and byways doing the work. We trying to reach the sheep. So if you believe in your doctrine wholeheartedly, go to the highways and byways. But the Most High God, He don't put that spirit on a lot of brothers to go to the highways and byways. Because most of the time, brothers' doctrine be off. So the Most High not going to allow it to be out there on the highways and byways. And the Most High God ain't just put the spirit on brothers, man. Because you had to, like I said, camp is war. It's all praise to the Most High. Because if it wasn't for the Most High Spirit to be on this, none of us would be out there. You have brothers that came from, you have brothers ain't used to speaking, I'm going to say. Brothers, you had brothers before this truth, they wasn't hollering out there. They wasn't used to speaking in front of people. They wasn't used to rebuking people. They may have been quiet brothers. They maybe only had to speak with brothers that was in their circle. But now when you come into this truth, like the Most High give you a whole nother spirit. So now you speaking about 10, 15 people. You rebuking our people in righteousness and telling them what they're doing wrong. You never used to do that before you came into this truth. So the Most High God put a whole nother spirit on you to go out there to the highways and byways. It's a spirit on you, man. It's the spirit of the Lord for you to go out there to the highways. And camp is war. I'm telling you, people look at it as it's just a light thing, but people don't understand. When brothers go out there on the highways and byways, you literally risking your life for the Most High God. Because you don't know what happened. Brothers can come up to you and dislike what you're saying, pull a gun out on you. They can pull a knife out on you. They can want to fight you. They want to spit on you. Police can throw you in prison like they did our forefathers. They can throw you in prisons and things like that. Man, you might have to see. Your grandma might come up. Now just imagine your grandma come up. She eating pork, right? She come out, hey grandson, what you doing up here? what you doing up here? What you talking about? What you preaching about? Now, you have to rebuke your grandma in righteousness. How many brothers can truly say they can rebuke their grandma in righteousness? Their grandma kind of look at them. They say, I know you talking about Jesus, grandson. I know. I taught you about Jesus when you were growing up. I raised you well. I know you believe in Jesus Christ. I know you want everybody to be saved. Now, what you gonna do? She your grandma. Hey, you grew up with her, so you gonna be like, grandma, nah, we ain't talking about that. You gotta put that pork down. You can't do. That's a sin. Or you gonna be like, you gonna try to give her a pass. You gonna give her a pass because that's your grandma. You never know who gonna come up to you at camp. You never know who watching you. The dad might come up. Your mom might come up. Your best friends might come up, see what you're talking about. Now you gotta talk to them. You can't be like, well, that's my auntie, that's my aunt. I can't tell him. I'm gonna take it easy on him because I don't want him to dislike me. You can't see on the highways and byways. You can't be like that, because then the blood's gonna be on your hands. You gotta let them know what it is, man. When you out there when it's raining, brothers be out there when it's raining, in season, out of season, when it's hot. Now you out there screaming, shouting. Some people might not even be listening to you, man. You out there bringing the word out, crying out loud, man. Like your voice, like you say, you listen your voice like a trumpet, but you got nobody listening to you. People walking by. People keep walking by. Now you raising your voice up. Now you go home, you lost your voice. Now you're back here and you've been standing up for 5 or 6 hours. And brothers be out there for about 7 hours, man. Brothers be at camp standing up on their feet. No sitting down, standing up on their feet for 7 hours, 6 hours, bringing the word out. And you only might have 3 people stop the whole day. This is a job that we doing for the Most High God. This is literally for the Most High God. This is war, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, camp, bro, this is business. This is serious business. There's nothing to play with. This is a spiritual battle. You gotta make sure you in the spirit, man. Cause you never know what can happen. You know, but the Most High God, we understand that the Most High God will keep those men protected. The brothers that's out there on the highways and byways, you know, the Most High God, He will keep them protected. You might get thrown in prison. You might get, you know, they might try to fight you. Just like our forefathers, Paul, people got stoned. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of doing the works of the Most High God. We're making our body a living sacrifice. When we go out there to them highways and byways, we like, man, we signed up for this. We basically saying like, you know, whatever happened, it happened. I'm doing it for the Lord. I'm doing this for the Most High God. But I'm gonna stand 10 toes, and this word gonna go out no matter what. People can't say a prophet went out here when all hell break loose. People can't say I wasn't out here lifting my voice up like a trumpet. People can't say that. So I'm gonna come out here and spread this truth. And if I get thrown in prison, I get thrown in prison. If I get thrown in prison, I'm gonna be in prison bringing the word out to the inmates. So either way, the word gonna come out regardless. If I'm in prison or if I'm outside of prison. I'll make a 12 trials chart inside prison. Set up with a Bible, with my orange jumpsuit on, with my number on it, on the jumpsuit, with my slides on. We shaking a hand in prison, man. Have black and Hispanics in there coming together in the prison. So Esau can't stop this word. But we gotta understand that this is a battle, man. So we gotta make sure that we stay connected to our source, which is the Most High God, because it's definitely very important as well to pray before you go out to camp. And also it's good to pray after camp. Because, man, them spirits be out there, man. You know, you start bringing the word out, and next thing you know, demons come out of nowhere. Folks start getting loud. Folks start saying, you know, you can eat pork. The law is done away with. People start coming out the woods, trying to, you know, talking crazy. So that would come with it, man. But the Most High God, He said this. So this is what we know when we out on the highways and byways. This will make us really go hard, because we understand that we protect it. We understand that the Most High God is not going to let nothing happen to us. Look at this. Sloppy. Quick on the sword. Quick on the sword, but quick on the sword. Quick on the sword. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 10. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. So you got to understand, man, brothers that may be out there on the highways and byways, and you know, you might not have brothers to go out there with and labor. You might be out there by yourself. It was times to be out there when I'm out there by myself sometimes. But we have to remember that we really not out there by ourselves. On the spiritual level, the Most High God got the angels around you, man. You ever wonder why it was times where people was angry with you, but they never laid hands on you? There were times at camp where somebody said they were going to go get their gun. Or they may have put their gun on you, but they never shot it. They never shot you. They never shot at you. Because the angels are around you, man. The Most High God got those angels protecting you. And they also be out there, guiding your lips. You know, you never know what you're going to say. You might be at camp. Before camp, you're thinking like, what you going to teach on? You don't know what you're going to bring out. And all of a sudden, that spirit start flowing. Then that's that spirit. Then you start, teaching what the Most High God wants you to teach on. Then He starts sending sheep your way. Brothers and sisters start coming up out of nowhere. Start listening. That's what it's about, man. But we can't be fearful out there on the highways and byways, because it's a war, man. And I'm going to get into different parts of the body, but you got to, if you have brothers out there that's with you laboring, man, y'all got to look after each other, man. Y'all got to, Every job is everybody's job out there at camp is important. Whether you behind the camera, whether you holding posts, right? Brothers look at holding posts as lightly. Hey, that's one of the most important jobs out there on the highways and byways. Holding posts, because now you got brothers that's reading and brother that bringing it out. They depend on you. They trust you to protect them, because when you holding posts, you basically saying, "Hey, I'm making my body a living sacrifice. So if anybody come up to try to harm y'all, they gotta come through me first." So you basically putting your body, in the front line to protect your brothers. So that's important as well, man. Everybody's job is important. Like I say, just like you have the military and they have different bodies, every different branches, and every branch is important. It's the same thing with the highways and byways, with brothers out there bringing the truth out. Everybody's job is important. Brothers got to be looking out. You know what I'm saying? Brothers got to be crying out loud. Brothers can't be out. This is the book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 2. No, brother got to be out there reading mighty, man, because brothers feed off energy. If a brother reading weak, he's not reading to his potential. He reading weak because he want to go home. Then, if he reading weak, and nobody ain't saying, "Come on," nobody ain't saying, "Bring it out, bring it out." If he just reading weak, then everybody else gonna be weak. It's gonna just be a dry camp. But if a brother reading, "This is the book of Acts," to the 5 verse 11, brother saying, "Come on, bring it out. That's right." Then brothers gonna feed off that energy. Then you're gonna have brothers, "Come on, come on." Then brothers gonna be excited to read, man. So it's very important. Energy is very important too on the highways and byways. You can't just be out there going through the motions. You can't just be out there, well, we've been out here long. It's about time to go home. So we're gonna kind of tone it down a little bit. You gotta be on fire all throughout the camp, man. If you're a brother that's bringing it out and you getting tired and you can't really do it no more, let another brother know. Let another brother bring it out for you. So he gonna start off on fire. Then you can take it back from him when you get back right. You know what I'm saying? But it goes off that, man. Like you don't want to be, not saying nothing, man, because like I said, energy, man. Especially when it comes to Israel, we feed off energy, especially in sports. We feel, brother, if a captain going crazy, saying a motivational speech, telling us we're gonna come out of halftime, we're gonna do this, we're gonna win this game, then they start saying that we ready. They gonna start doing that chant. Brother, go feed off that. Everybody gonna start stomping their feet, clapping their hands. Same thing with the highways and byways. Nothing do, man. We doing it for the Lord, though. That's the only difference. We doing this for the Lord. The Lord called us. The Lord got us clocked in for him. That's a blessing to be clocked in for the Lord. We can't look at this on the highways and byways as being a burden, because I gotta come out here every Shabbat to teach these Israelites, and they don't want to listen. And it's rain outside. I gotta go out there and get a little wet. It's 101 degrees outside. I'm finna be sweating. My voice hurt, my back hurt, my feet hurt. I gotta go to work the next day. You can't be like that, man. The Lord called you in. The Lord got you clocked in, man. He got you clocked in for him. You don't be saying that when you going to work for Esau, the so-called white man. You don't be saying your back hurt when you finna go to work for him. You wake up, brush your teeth, take a shower, put your clothes on. You going to Esau's job with your back hurting, with your neck hurting. But you don't say that. But when it comes to the Most High God going out and laboring, I'm gonna just stay in, bro. My back hurt, man. Bro, I'm gonna stay in, bro. My neck real sore, man. I think I might have kind of, when I turned to that camp and tried to call a brother over, and I looked over, it kind of hurt my neck, brother. So I'm gonna stay in. You're not gonna do that for Esau. So we gotta make sure we going hard for the Most High God, man, and bringing that same energy that you be going to work with. Have that same energy with the truth, plus more. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. So the scripture basically saying, whatever your hand to do, whatever the Most High God bless you with, whatever your talent is, and some brothers have more talent than others. But whatever your talent is, Go hard with it. If you behind the camera, make sure that you got the camera up. You know, don't when you record, because you important. Brothers that's behind the camera is important, man, because people literally gonna be watching these videos on the internet. So you wanna make sure you ain't recording the ground, or you recording looking up, it's twisting, it's turning. People, you got your hand over the mic, folks can't hear it. You know, you wanna make sure that when you behind the camera, man, you putting forth, that's a duty. Make sure that you getting brothers. Make sure you're handing over the volume. Make sure you getting the people I know some people don't want to be on camera, but for the people that do want to be on the camera, make sure you turning the camera. Getting both people talking. So for the people that's watching the videos, they'll be in tune with it. They'll be like, okay, I can watch it, but nobody ain't want to watch no video when you recording and the camera at the ground, and you got the camera at the sky, and then you got the camera zoomed in the brother's face. The camera zoomed in on his face. You can't even see the other brother. It's zoomed in on his face. Then you zooming it out. Then you trying to fix it. You zooming it in. Then you zooming on his shirt. Backing it up. Like you zoomed in on Esau's face and you backing it up. All type of stuff. You gotta make sure when you behind the camera that you take that job seriously. You got to. Because it's up to you if brothers and sisters gonna be able to see the videos or not clearly, because you behind the camera. So whatever you do, some brothers make music, some brothers and sisters make truth music. All right, you go hard with that. And I just made a video on that, man, not too long ago. If your talent, the Most High called you to make music for the ministry, you go hard with that. That's your talent. So you go hard with making music for the nation. You go hard with that. Don't slack. Don't be like, oh, I gotta make a song, man. I gotta make an album. I ain't made a song about 2 months, man. You just writing stuff down. You just writing lyrics down. Stuff that's rhyming, you putting them together. Prime, time, dime, rhyme, chime. You putting it together and you finna make an album. No, man, take it seriously, man, because brothers and sisters can come into the truth by listening to truth music. I be in the car playing truth music, and people that work with me, they get in my car, they be like, who that is, bro? Hey, what his name is? I like that song. So they look them up. Now, they listen to music. They listen to truth music. And that's a start of them coming into this thing. So y'all job is brothers and sisters that make music for the nation, y'all job is important as well, man. And brothers, sisters like to cook, sisters like to sew garments. All things they do for the nation, do it wholeheartedly. You gotta go all the way, because that's your talent. So the Most High God gonna look at that. He gonna look at you, he wants you to go hard as well with your talent. Because when you die, that's it. When you in the grave, it ain't no more. I wish I would have did this. I should have went harder with this. I should have used my talent for this. No. When you in the grave, it's too late. But when you alive and you breathing, and the Most High give you another day, go hard with your talents, bro. Do it. Like Nike say, just do it. Don't hold your talents. Colossians 3:23. And whatsoever you do, do it heartily as the Lord and not unto men. So the Bible say, hey, yeah, whatever you do it to the Lord, man. Don't be out there laboring. We know we at war. Don't lose track of why we out there. Remember, this is serious business. Brothers and sisters gotta get out there on the highways and byways, and start laboring for men. They start recording, but it ain't for the Most High God. They don't really want to wake the sheep up. It's to get the most views, to get the most likes, to get the most comments. Just to go. They just want to cuss out Esau, man. It gets to the point where brothers and sisters brothers not doing it for the Lord no more. They ain't doing it for attention, to get a name in Israel. Then you at camp, right? You out there edifying a brother, an Israelite. He listening, you edifying him. Then Esau come by, you stop edifying the brother and you start getting on Esau. That's how you know if it's about attention. You know it's about attention because you got the sheep. Why would you stop talking to the Israelite, just get on Esau? It don't make sense. We not sent for Esau. Esau's judgment already set. He's finished, destroyed, slavery. He's done, demolished. You know, he's invisible. He's gonna disappear. He's gone, vanished. All that, he's finished. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need to worry about him. We need focus on our people, because Esau is stink. He gonna go extinct. But the 12 tribes of Israel, they need us. They need us. So we can't do this stuff for man. And that's when brothers start following out the truth. Brothers start losing hope because they doing it for man. They realize that, man, I ain't getting no views. Nobody don't know me. I'm out here. Nobody don't want to listen to me. Then they lose. They stop coming out. They stop laboring. But we got to remember, we doing this for the Lord, man. The Lord already told us this is going to happen. But we got to do this. We doing this for the Lord. So we can't let nothing stop us or come between the works that we doing for the Lord while we here in this flesh on earth. Nothing. It's the book of it's the book of Sirach. Sirach. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 35, in verse 24. No, that ain't what I want. No, Sirach 33:1. Sirach 33:1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. So the Bible said, man, no, it ain't no evil gonna happen to you if you fear the Most High God, bro. None of that. Brothers, even if you out there on the highways and byways by yourself, you still stand 10 toes because everything's spiritual. You know the angels with you. Man, you know the truth. You ain't fear nobody, man. This truth, they ain't gonna stop nothing. Though you in prison, the truth still gonna be going out around the country, around the state. You know what I'm saying? So the truth ain't gonna stop. But we know the Most High God, he said, ain't no evil gonna happen unto you, man, if you fear the Most High God. You know, and we know that, brothers and sisters, we know that Christ, Yahweh Shai, we know that he even got persecuted. So not to say that you're not gonna get persecuted, but we know we're coming into a time where they're going to try to persecute us for this word. But we know what comes after this. We know what comes after this life. The kingdom of heaven. So it's a dub. You die here or you get thrown in prison here. We know it's a dub afterwards. The kingdom of heaven. That's what you're getting. Go through it here. You go through it here, around here, on right now. Kingdom of heaven come, you die for this truth, you be a martyr for this truth. We understand that the kingdom of heaven is going to be waiting on us, man. You're going to be ruling cities. You're going to be ruling cities. You're going to have money probably with your face on it. You know, you're going to have the nicest garment on with the gold. You're going to have islands, different things like that. But you just got to do the works now. There's no time to be resting, man. The Lord said this is not our rest. We don't have time to be resting and giving up right now, man. When I say resting, I'm not saying that you can't just relax. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about, when I say rest, I'm talking about you have brothers stop laboring. Like they talking about I need a break and they just stop going out laboring. They ain't been out in a minute. You can't be like that. Or brothers might be going through different things in life. Life start getting hard. They start going to camp. They start laboring for the Lord. They start making videos. That's a talent as well. Part of a body is making videos. Brother, we gotta make sure that we keep this thing going, man. Get this thing going. Cause this is why so many camps around the world. Because it starts with brothers, making the videos, posting them. Other brothers see it. They find out they're Israelites. They start studying. And they start going out for camp. They start going out laboring, or they join somebody's camp. So that's how we're gonna continue to increase and spread this truth around more, so we can get up out of here. Right? We gotta push this truth. We can't get tired. We can't get weary. book of Proverbs, chapter 12. Proverbs 12 and 21. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. So that's, he keeps saying that. The Bible keeps saying, no wickedness is gonna happen to the just. To the brothers that's on them highways and byways, that's sincere, that's keeping these commandments, ain't nothing bad gonna happen to you, man. The Most High God gonna make sure you straight, but you gotta trust in the Lord. A lot of brothers don't trust in the Lord, man. A lot of brothers on the highways and byways don't truly trust in the Most High God, man. They don't. So we gotta trust in the Most High God and just trust what He say He gonna do. He say He gonna keep you protected. Have it in your mind. The Most High God gonna keep you protected. So it don't matter where you bring it out at. You can be in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You could be bringing it out to a police officer that's racist, and you telling him he a devil, right? He going into slavery. And you ain't got to worry about him pulling the gun out shooting you. But remember, the Most High God said He gonna keep you protected. He gonna look after you. He'll do it, man. So let me get this right here. Let me show you a little few things that happen to the brothers on the highways and byways, man. As far as, you have a lot of our brothers, man, went through it. They got persecuted for the Lord, but they got a reward after that. They was happy. They was like, man, it's an honor. It's an honor, brothers and sisters. Brothers, I'm going to talk to the brothers. On the highways and byways, it's an honor for you to get thrown in prison or for you to get stuff threw at you for the name of the Lord. You had our forefathers literally rejoiced when they got thrown in prison for teaching the truth for the Most High God. So that's an honor. It's an honorable death when you get put to death for this truth. They try to make you eat pork, try to make you break the commandments, and you like, no, I'm not doing it, and they kill you for that. That's an honorable death, according to the Bible. That's an honorable death that will be talked about from generation to generation, man. If you die for this word, I think it was Acts. Let me skip. I think it was. It's Acts chapter 5, verse 29. Nah. What I want? Just like you. Was it Acts? It's Acts 5 and 17. Then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which is the set of the Sadducees, and were filled with indignation, and laid their hands on the apostles and put them in the common prison. So you had a time where the apostles, they had people people putting hands on them, took them, because they was preaching about, Yahweh Shai. Took them, threw them in the prisons. And there were times also where they were stoned. They were stoned for the words of the Lord, man. They threw rocks at them, probably bruised them up a little bit, but that what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? That what comes with the gospel. Yeah, this Acts 5 and verse 39. I'm gonna skip 39. But if it be of God, He cannot overthrow it, lest happily He be found even to fight against God. And to Him they agreed, and when they had called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahweh Shai and let them go. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for His name. So, man, they were like, man, they beat them up and everything. They let them go. They was like, man, we y'all need to be teaching about no Yahweh Shah or none of that. They let them go. And they rejoice. When they let them go, they rejoice because they were like, man, we counted worthy to get beaten like our Savior. That's worthy, man. That's mighty. So that's mighty, man. So if you done been at camp and somebody threw something at you, you might have the Bible in your hand, they done smack the Bible out your hand. People done called the police on you because they talking about you speaking hate speech. All that. Hey, count that worthy, man. Hey, rejoice. Because the same thing they did to us, they did to the apostles. They did the same thing to them. So let me get this. 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 12. For as the body is one and has many members, and all the members of that one, my bad, let me reread that. 1 Corinthians 12 and 12. For as the body is one and has many members, and all the members of that one body being many are one body, so also is Christ. So it just said, for as the body is one, it has many members. So we know, look at it on a term of how a body is. We got one body, but it's different members of the body. You got your hands, got your arms, got your eyes, got your nose, got your mouth, got your ears. You got different parts, got your toes, got your legs, different parts of the body. And all the members are of that one body, being many are one body. So also is Christ. So all these members of our body, they may be different, they may be called different things, but they still make up your body. They still play important roles in your body. Your eyes play an important role in your body because without your eyes, you won't be able to see. Without your nose, you won't be able to talk. You won't be able to smell. Without your mouth, you won't be able to talk. Without your ears, you won't be able to hear. Without your hands, you won't be able to pick up stuff or fight. Without your feet, you won't be able to walk. So yes, you have different parts of your body, but they still make up your body. So the same thing with the truth, with brothers in different talents. Yeah, brothers be at camp. Brothers got different jobs they doing. Brothers holding posts, looking out. You got brothers reading. You got brothers passing out flyers. You got brothers bringing it out. You got brothers behind the camera. You got brothers that's, what brothers? Brothers doing different things, man. Brothers may be holding signs up. Brothers may be fishing, calling people to come over. So everybody's job is important because we at war, man. We at war, so we can't be slacking on our job. Because if one brother's slacking on their job, the next brother gonna be slacking on his job, and they're gonna get Satan the opportunity to come in there and attack. So we gotta make sure we be on our P's and Q's. We gotta make sure that we all out there at camp focused. And be at that focus, man, because it's a war. It's a spiritual war, but soon it's gonna become a physical. You know what I'm saying? To the point where people gonna be coming up trying to put hands on you. But you're in the spirit, you trust in the Most High God, man. You ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Just brothers keep doing the works. Brothers keep pushing this truth. We gotta stay strong. You can't let nothing stop us from laboring for the Most High God, because we doing this for Him. We ain't doing this for man. We doing this for the Most High God. We trying to wake the sheep up. We trying to get up out of here, man, and go to Jerusalem. Trying to go back to the motherland. We hate it here in America. We trying to get up out of here, man. You got 4th of July coming up. You Black and Latino don't even need to be celebrating 4th of July, because in 1776, what was your people doing? Was your people celebrating 4th of July? Was your people popping fireworks? Was your people singing, "Where our flag was still there"? Was your people doing that? No. People were slaves. It don't have nothing to do with you, man. 4th of July had nothing to do with us. So we shouldn't be celebrating that day as well, man. Lord ain't dealing with 4th of July, period. So, with that, Lord, this video is edifying your brothers and sisters, man. Mainly the brothers that's out there on the highways and byways, because this video is called Camp is War. And it's war, man. You gotta have that spirit of our forefathers when you go out to the war, man. You gotta be out there willing to risk your life for your brothers. Right? You gotta be willing to maybe you have to lay hands on somebody. Cause you have demons come up to camp. So you may have to lay hands on brothers that come out, man. But you got to be just ready overall through the spirit, man. You have to be prepared. Just like people go to the army, like I just said, they go to war, they be physically and mentally prepared. But we got to be spiritually and mentally and physically prepared, because we're going out there to war, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. I say Shalom and Queen Yasharala.